properly cooked.
Open House is a unique event space. It is a collaboration with the people of York, Alabama, to transform a blighted property in York's downtown into a new public art project that has the shape of a house but can physically transform into a 100-seat open-air theater free for the public. In January 2011, artist Matthew Mazzara was invited by the Coleman Center for the Arts to organize an artwork with the people of York, Alabama. The Coleman Center is a contemporary arts organization that uses art to foster positive social change and has been bringing creativity and support to the people of York since its founding in 1985. During his initial visit to York, the artist asked people from the community to bring something from their living rooms so that they could recreate a living room outdoors in the middle of the street as a way to provoke discussion about what were on people's minds and to generate ideas about what direction they might go in. From the discussions in this outdoor living room, they identified that York really had a lack of public spaces that are truly open to everyone, and as they listened to each other's stories and experiences of York, this became a common thread. They also identified that the many abandoned houses all over the downtown have been bringing down the look and feel of York for years. From this conversation, they developed a project that uses the materials of an abandoned house, as well as the land it sits on, to build a smaller house on the footprint of the old house. However, this new house has a secret. It physically transforms from the shape of a house into an open-air theater that sees 100 people by having its walls and roof fold down. It's called Open House. Open House lives mostly in the form of a house between the main grocery store and the post office, reminding people what was there before. But it opens up when the community wants to enjoy shows, plays, movies, and any other event people can think of that supports community life in York. And when the theater is folded back up into the shape of a house, the property is a public park for anyone to enjoy. In the summer of 2012, Matthew and his team began creating models of the folding structure and organized the dismantling of the abandoned house. They gathered as much of the usable materials as possible from the abandoned house before the fire department and the city did a controlled burn of the house and cleared the property of the remaining debris. They began building the structure of Open House by marrying new materials with materials gathered from the abandoned house, as well as railroad track ties from the town's train yard. A year later, the people of York and the surrounding areas joined for the inauguration of Open House, which included a ribbon cutting by the mayor, an invocation prayer to bless the space by a local minister, gospel singers, music from the local R&B band Time Zone, and a screening of Dr. Zeus's The Lorax.
I totally did. Happy birthday, Audrey.
Open House directly addresses the lack of public space in York, Alabama, by using the concept of transformation to turn an abandoned building into a new community space. It provides opportunities for people to come together for years to come.